Hey guys, welcome back to the Digest This podcast. In today's Bite of Knowledge, we are talking about toxic chemicals in our laundry detergent. Now, our skin is the largest organ in our body, and it absorbs anything and everything we put on it, not just in it. And we all wash our clothes, our kids' clothes, dish rags, our bed sheets, our bathroom towels, and of course, the most delicate thing we wear, our underwear. So the soap we use to wash these items rub off on our skin, and then our skin absorbs it. If that wasn't the case, rash breakouts, itchiness, and allergy-type symptoms would not occur in people. But just because you don't experience noticeable symptoms from laundry soap doesn't mean it's not affecting you. Common symptoms of toxic laundry detergent range from headaches, rashes on the skin such as bumps, swelling, and redness, dry and itchy skin, sneezy, itchy, stuffy, or runny nose, or other allergy-like symptoms such as watery eyes. And those are just, quote, noticeable symptoms. But there are many other side effects such as endocrine disruption, lung inflammation, and organ complications, just to name a few. So today, I'm going to share what toxic ingredients to look out for and what to avoid, as well as safer alternatives when it comes to laundry detergents. So be sure to share this episode with your family and friends so that they can be aware and stay in the know too. The great thing about sharing a podcast like this is that you don't seem like you're nagging. I get to do that for you. You're just politely sharing and sending along helpful information without being that person, if you know what I mean. If you're on a budget but still need to care for your gut health like me, I feel you. It can be costly, but at the same time, I am willing to do and pay anything if it can benefit my digestion. That's why I am super excited to finally announce that you can get my digestive support protein powder delivered monthly at 20% off, always for reoccurring deliveries. The testimonies from my digestive protein have touched my heart, and each new one that comes in brightens my day. Heather C. writes, the best protein for gut health. I was very skeptical when first purchasing this protein, but now I use it on a daily basis. And Mira N. wrote, I have a very delicate gut, and the slightest disturbance can spiral into episodes of abdominal pain, bloating, gas, and all the mental issues that come with it. The protein powder has been a lifesaver, very gentle on my tummy, and allows me to achieve my daily protein intake goal. Thank you, Bethany, for this amazing clean product. If you are also one to have the most sensitive tummy and have tried everything looking for answers, give my protein a chance. I personally created it with Nuzest, only allowing the best of the best ingredients and eliminating all common gut irritants. So there's no gums, flavorings, artificial sweeteners, or lectins. Flavored with real organic vanilla beans and cacao, plus the addition of Bacillus coagulans and L-glutamine, 2 ingredients proven by third-party studies to help rebuild the gut lining and aid in digestion. We regularly third-party test for lead and heavy metals, ensuring the cleanest pea protein. I would not put my name on anything I wasn't proud of or wouldn't eat myself, and I consume my own protein every day. My listeners get 35% off your first order when you subscribe to a canister delivered to your doorstep monthly. That's just 12 tubs per year and a happy tummy 365 days a year. Head on over to nuzest-usa.com and use code DIGESTSUB to get 35% off. That's nuzest-usa.com and use code DIGESTSUB for 35% off. That's DIGEST SUB. Okay, so here are the dangerous chemicals found in laundry detergents you should stay clear from. First is bleach. Now, this is probably the most commonly known ingredient that many are already aware of, so I don't need to go into it too much to tell you it's toxic. And though you may still use it in your bathroom toilet, it should never be in contact with your skin. Bleach is often hiding under the label term sodium hypochlorite, or the catch-all term optical brighteners. Bleach in detergents is meant to make clothes, especially white ones, appear whiter by converting UV light to visible light. When it comes in contact with the skin, bleach can cause allergic reactions. It is an eye and lung irritant. Formaldehyde is another ingredient you should watch out for in your laundry detergent. It is a low-cost preservative and antibacterial agent commonly used in laundry soaps. It is known to irritate the respiratory system, eyes, and lungs, but that should be no surprise. Regular contact with formaldehyde can cause allergic reactions such as eczema and dermatitis. Daily contact with formaldehyde is toxic to humans and has been linked with cancer. Please check your detergent label for mention of this ingredient. And if they don't display the ingredients on the bottle, and most don't, unfortunately, you can look on the manufacturer's website for more information. Next, sodium lauryl sulfate, sodium laureth sulfate, and sodium lauryl ether sulfate. Whew, that's a mouthful. These are commonly referred to as SLS or SLES, so you may find that when you're looking at the ingredient list in your detergent. These ingredients were originally developed as garage floor degreasers, but are now the most popular chemical in most, if not all, conventional laundry detergents. SLS and SLES are added to remove soil and act as a foaming agent. Sadly, they also inflame skin, eyes, and lungs, and can damage our internal organs. Phosphates are another main cleaning ingredient in many detergents and household cleaners because they break down dirt particles and remove stains by softening the water and allowing suds to form, which then enhances the detergent's cleaning power. They also remain active even after wastewater treatment and end up in rivers and lakes. Residues on items that have been cleaned with phosphate-containing detergents have been known to cause nausea, diarrhea, and skin irritation. In bodies of water, they can even increase algae growth and can harm the fish we eat and other aquatic life. Nonylphenol ethoxylate, a notorious endocrine disruptor in humans and animals. This ingredient is actually banned in several European countries. The UN Environment Program identified it as a chemical of global concern. It disrupts our endocrine function by mimicking estrogen, and with repeated exposure, our bodies won't be able to tell the difference between estrogen and this chemical. In addition, this chemical is not biodegradable, which means it remains in the soil and groundwater for several years. Benzene is another ingredient you should look out for, but there are many different types of benzene-based ingredients, but the most commonly used ones in laundry detergents are ABS and LAS. They lower the surface tension between the liquid and the stain on clothing, suspend the dirt particles in the water, and make them easier to dissolve and wash off. Indoor air has high levels of benzene emitted by household products such as detergents, paint, and furniture polish. It irritates the skin, nose, and eyes, and is toxic to aquatic life. If you have a window in or near your laundry room, be sure to always keep it open. But of course, no need to do that if you eliminate using the product containing it altogether. Dioxane. This detergent additive can spontaneously combust. It is a known carcinogen and known to cause cancer. It causes skin, eye, and lung inflammation, and some are irreversible. It should only be used with protective gear, including respirators. And once you are exposed via inhalation, skin contact, or eye contact, including fumes in your eyes, it targets the kidneys, central nervous system, liver, respiratory system, eyes, and skin. Synthetic fragrances. Now, the fragrances in laundry detergents can be a mix of over 3,000 chemicals. Harsh artificial fragrances are known to irritate the respiratory system and cause problems such as asthma. Opt for a detergent that is fragrance-free or where fragrance is from natural essential oils only. Dyes are another reason for unexplained allergies and skin issues. Many can be carcinogens and most are endocrine disruptors. Plus, they have no cleaning power at all. So what is even the point of adding dyes to these soaps? If you pick up any laundry detergent, you will see a caution warning on the bottle. There's a reason. It's toxic. So now that we are all experts in knowing what toxic ingredients are in laundry detergents, the question still stands. What should we wash our clothes with, and what alternatives are out there? Well, there are definitely a few different options if you want to clean in a non-toxic way. And I'm going to share a few right now. So first off, ditch your dryer sheets. You don't need them and don't need to replace them with anything. I personally don't use them and never have. I grew up in a home that actually never bought them because they were out of our budget and it just seemed like an unnecessary addition to buy within the budget. And my mother was like, this is just too expensive. We don't need it. And so I'm actually very grateful for that. Now, as an adult, I still don't use them and I never acquired a habit of using them. And I think my clothes turn out fine. Now, if you have white vinegar in your home, listen up. White vinegar is actually very useful and acts as a fabric softener and inhibits mold and mildew growth. It also removes any yellowing you may have. Just add 1/4 cup of white vinegar to your washing machine during the last rinse cycle. It may smell a bit vinegary, so just be aware. And baking soda is a great deodorizer. So I guess if you did end up using the vinegar, just add some baking soda to the mix. Just add 1/2 cup of baking soda to the usual amount of liquid detergent at the beginning of the wash cycle to improve the cleaning power of your detergent. Although it's recommended to add it in addition to whatever laundry soap you are already using, not as a standalone. Now, the question still stands. Are there truly clean, non-toxic laundry detergents out there? There is a brand called Truly Free Home, and full disclosure, I am associated with them, but it's only because I personally use it and love it. I personally prefer to use their unscented detergent, but they also have an essential oil version. They are free from all toxins, and a perk is that you don't continue wasting plastic bottles because their refills get mailed to me in pouches, of which I then add that powder to my reusable jug that they initially sent me on the first order. So then I just add water, shake it, and it's done. It's a really great product. Plus, I love what they're doing to help hundreds of women from sex trafficking and provide jobs to help empower their lives. So each Dryer Angel cover is hand sewn by these women. Truly Free Home also provides food, shelter, and education to hundreds of orphans. And I just love knowing where my money goes when I purchase a product and when the product is something I also enjoy and it's keeping my home, myself, and my loved ones safe from harmful chemicals. It's a win-win. So if you guys want to try Truly Free Home's non-toxic laundry detergent, they are giving my listeners 300 free laundry loads and no subscription is required. Just click on the link in the show notes and that will automatically take you to a page to get 300 free laundry loads. And that's today's Bite of Knowledge. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for listening to this episode of Digest This. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a review in your podcast app to let us know. If you're ever wondering how you can support me and this podcast, sharing it with your friends and family is the best way. This is a Resonant Media production produced by Drake Peterson and edited by Chris McCone. To email the show, message us at digestthispod@gmail.com. See you next time. The content of this show is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not a substitute for individual medical and mental health advice and does not constitute a provider-patient relationship. As always, talk to your doctor or health team first.